Last time on Knights of the Old Republic, Texan Fox awakes aboard a Republic ship, the Aspyr, which is under attack by Malak's forces over the city world of Terrace. Republic soldier Trasoldo soon arrives and informs Texan Fox that they are under attack. The two are forced to fight their way to the escape pods. Trask and Texan are soon confronted by Sith Lord Darth Malak. With no other options, Trask sacrifices himself while Texan continues to make his way to the escape pods. Texan's Fox then meets up with Cartho Nassi, a skilled pilot and Republic war hero, and they escape the Doom warship. Texan is knocked unconscious after crashing on the surface of Terrace, and Cart pulls them away from the wreckage. After suffering a strange vision, Texan awakens in an abandoned apartment with Cart, who explains that Terrace is currently under martial law by the Sith, who are currently searching for the Jedi Knight, Aspyr.
Hey everybody, welcome back. So if you will, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, and we'll go ahead and get started with part 2. Alright, throughout the game you will find weapons and armor that are marked as upgradable. These items can be improved by the addition of an upgrade item. With upgrade items, you can use this workbench to construct new, more powerful versions of upgradable ranged weapons, melee weapons, lightsabers, and armor. We'll go ahead and use it. See what we can do. Alright. Brings it up a little bit. See if Karth got anything. Nope. Alright. Check the room. Alright, so if I can remember correctly, Upper Terrace is a little harder. You mainly just want to collect stuff on Upper Terrace. There's not a lot of action besides the arena. But we want to load up for later on into the game, though. So. Alright, so we'll check what Karth has. I can remember the buttons. Oh yeah, he's got to be in the party. Alright. Every time you leave the apartment, you must select which party members you wish to take. Since this is the first time you're leaving, you will have to take Karth, obviously. Alright, he's in.
Okay, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid. That's how we should deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. Hey, what's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives. Attack!
You see nothing. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you too. Well, how nice of you. See here if Karth has anything extra to say.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know some more about you.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
Yeah, this dude's a little emo. Calm down, I was just asking.
You're the one who wanted to know more about me. Well, this is it. This is what I am. I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means...
Maybe they're gone.
I didn't.
Nope. Hey, why are you getting so mad at me? It's not like this was my fault.
I know that. I'm not angry at you. Don't think that. I must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Cool. We'll go ahead and upgrade. So... I think what we might do is just continue down the path of upgrading everything that we had. Do repair. 2 left, 1 on injury. And get the demolition up. Okay, beats. So I got our melee stuff up. Really worried about that. Bugging me not to do the dual weapons. Repair security and computer use. I think we'll just go ahead and do gearhead. Okay. Alright. Got everything. Yep. I'll just continue circling around.
What?
Yeah, see what I mean?
Sure. What?
You can always rely on these
On it.
people to do things for you.
What? Ready? Sure.
Yeah.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
I did. I'm just looking for something to steal. Stay out of my way and you won't get hurt.
You're as bad as that pig Holden. I'll stay out of your way, but you're wasting your time. I don't have anything worth stealing.
Continue talking.
You again? Why do you keep bothering me? You're as bad as that pig
Yeah. I wonder if it changes. So I know that she's one of the characters for later, and I don't want to come back. Overshot.
You again? Why do you... I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
Holden, who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. but all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
Tell me what's going on or I'll end all your problems permanently.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just try and stay calm. The last thing I need is trouble with you and Holden. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
I think I'll just collect the bounty on your head.
Wait, think about what you're doing. If that pig had just kept his hands to himself, I wouldn't have had to give him that scar with my vibroblade. He gets drunk and tries to force himself on me, and I get a bounty put on my head for defending myself. Where's the justice in that? Holden's the one to blame, not me.
This is what I'm talking about. I hate doing this. I don't care about justice. I just want the credits.
What's wrong with you? She doesn't deserve this.
I know. You slice that guy up, she's only getting what she deserves.
Then you're going to learn the same lesson I taught Holden. I'm not as helpless as I look.
There we go. That's what we were looking for. It's funny. He defends her and then he attacks her. And pretty much puts the last hit on her. Murderer. Does she not have anything? Oh.
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gondona.
I don't care what your name is, and I'm not telling you mine.
Yami jus chikata na patoga ya fulki gokrunda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching pala.
So great about these energy shields.
Ji gratu loda bograshi oniu kompa chintono muchuba. Loda nita kun. Ta kum jus
No, they
takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru muchushak pakat. Kiyeno no namapaole rachikun.
So these things are pretty much just useless right now. So we're not going to buy.
Kachikun ita hodonga. Yikin kuno bamulerachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Tong abong sha umnina. Wanga kumbis king but.
You mentioned something about illegal aliens living up here?
Tag bis jubonko kokimak banka. Ching para chiska mule tunarana nu prata donko sicha tuma wamama tus keba tom chan shak bulara umrao chiska duchi on chubanjishka yanki titoke grat we tam boragatong mulira ashang turung ni na potata twangachun tize.
Aren't you worried about getting caught?
Si gratu loda bograshi oniu kompa chintono muchuba. Loda muchushak pakat. Kiyeno no namapaole rachiku.
I mean, we can look, but we're not buying anything.
Wonga.
Yeah, so. It's just nothing that we won't get later just by playing. Really, there's no reason to buy anything. Anyway.
What?
Do your job, Karth.
On it. What? It's open.
Pudu, Tunirama na praka donko searcha chupapanki.
Just take what you want, I won't stop you. Leave that alone. A beady beat bop. Wait. Click on to every door.
Ready?
Card. Freaking card.
Sure. On it. It's open.
Open. Obviously, card. Obviously. Pro-mo-fo. Come here, use. Yeah. Nothing. Think that's everything? Nope. God, Karth.
What? Uh-huh. On it. Sure.
Dear job, God. You open the doors and I steal. Very use. It's the old dude.
Hey there, watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors.
That's future for stay off my lawn. I'll walk wherever I want.
Oh, I get it. You figure that just because I'm a janitor, you don't have to show me any respect. I'm beneath you, is that it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
You'll change your tune the first time your plumbing breaks down and raw sewage floods your apartment. Then you'll be begging for Kadir to come help you out.
There's no need to antagonize the man. Besides, do you want to live in filth? I sure don't.
Well, we'll see who has the last laugh then. Now, if you ain't gonna be civil, then I got work to do. This place doesn't clean itself, you know.
Whatever. Shut up, card. God. Alright, so that's where we started. Stuff to clean. He's just pacing back and forth. Upper City South. Walk around and talk to everybody.
I wonder if any of those Republic space pods survived crash.
People complain about the Sith.
What's up, emo?
Yes, what's on your mind?
Know anything about this place?
Terrace? The planet's all one big city, but its golden years are long past. And things have gotten worse since the Sith occupied it. From what I hear, the wealthy live on the tops of all the tall towers, and if you're poor, you live down in the shadows. And it gets worse the lower you go. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate.
It's a good time to ask you some more of them questions.
I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary?
Answer the damn questions already.
The orders, all right? Okay, you got it. Sir, let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Aspyr over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
Why ask me? I don't see the point.
I'm just trying to figure it out. I saw enough men lose their lives needlessly during the Mandalorian Wars. It's difficult to see that happen all over again. We lost the ship and a lot of good people. And for what? In the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
I'm in charge. I'm the boss. I'm a scout. I was recruited by the fleet for my skills, if you must know.
Well, that makes sense. Still, it seems a bit strange that someone who was a last-minute addition to the crew roster is one of the survivors.
Are you implying that I had something to do with the crash?
No. Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
Why would Bastila request my transfer?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises.
What do you mean by surprising?
I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe.
Try something, it'll be the last mistake you make.
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone. I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
You haven't heard the last from me on this.
All right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Fine, punk.